phrase. And
when Terrence came back.
All right. We usually close the night with this, but we're not going to close. We're going to do a couple more after this. Oh, that would have been a great place to start. When you do that, I'm going to play the mode. smiling, the whole world smiles. Hold on. Bring it down. Vamp for a second. Guys, we're going to go back to bar 205 because the audience failed to do their part, which it should be pretty obvious at this point that you should be singing along. So I'm going to sing my little line, and then you follow the guys over here. Got it? We're going to try that again. Right at bar 205, all right? Here we go. Oh, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, yes, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. Oh, when you're crying, it brings on the rain. Stop your crying, be happy again. Oh, when you're smiling, whole world smiles.
I don't know what that means.
Whole world smiles. The whole world smiles with you.
Tony has this trombone joke, and the whole thing falls apart.
We were sabotaged by trombone players somewhere.
I got a lot of comments on that. Hey, you know, a couple things before we go and bring Chris Barron on. I want to let you know, first of all, we thank you so much for helping. I want to thank all of the people that were here and participated, Gina and Kate and Joe and Bill and who else was here? All sorts of people.
Leah and Gareth.
What was that?
Leah and Gareth.
Yeah, that's right. Leah and Gareth. You know, one of the things we're trying to do, in addition to bringing this warmth and a way of connecting the jazz and keeping it alive, of course, is trying to donate and help out somewhat with the jazz for these people that are unemployed right now. And JAX, Campus JAX, Jack Jasper and Tim Ellis, you know, all of a sudden went from this thriving thing to nothing. We need to help donate. And there is a few places to do that. You know, I made a joke at the beginning about this. I was showing Tony Guerrero my old Steamer's big brandy glass or whatever. And Tony says, I recognize that it's an empty tip jar. So, you know, what we're trying to do is get people to do that, throw some money in. And the way to do that, of course, is ask Chris Barron to lend you some money. And then, donate. There's a button down there for donation. You can also go to Facebook, Campus JAX, the Seed Engine, and donate that way. And of course, go to the individual people that are out there. They have other ways of getting it too. So right now, I think what we're going to do is introduce Chris, and I'll talk a little bit about Chris myself, and then I'll let Tony do it because he's going to do kind of a little duet with Chris. I first met Chris at Steamers before he had facial hair, and he was a young man, and he played with many bands. Yeah, there you go. And but he played with the Banda Brothers, and the Banda Brothers and Chris played there, I think, once or twice a month for at least 16 years or so, maybe even longer. And such an incredible jazz pianist, incredible Latin jazz pianist also. And I found out much later, of course, that he can actually sing. And he kind of is cute in his own way, too. Let's hear it for Chris Barron, folks.
Hey, Chris, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Terrence. That was really lovely.
So, you know,
Great
Chris
show.
and I...
By the way, this is great. I say that this is so great. I've been enjoying this whole show.
That's great.
I'm so impressed with you guys, Terrence, Tony, and Tim behind the scenes. You know, I just want to give a great shout out to you guys. This is awesome.
Thank you. It's been fun, and it's been really great to see everybody's names popping up on the feed. Unfortunately, with that little hard shutdown we just had, we may have confuse some viewers thinking it's over, but we're finishing this up right now, and hopefully everybody will find this feed as well. But hey,
we can say anything we want right now.
We totally can. I was going to say that, Chris, you and I have been floating around the same musical circles for decades, really, and yet we've rarely worked together. We got to play together the other night, and it was just a reminder of what a fantastic musician you are. And so when this whole thing came up, Tim and I talked about, well, you know, this whole show sort of morphed. Originally, we were going to try to keep the big band date together and broadcast it live. And then once we got the no gatherings over 10, you can't really have a big band. So then we thought maybe we'll do a show like this with just a bunch of us on stage, you know, under 10, but several of us on stage at JAX just talking, and Chris would be the pianist, and we'd bring some of the singers on stage to just sing and then leave, and you know, and it's just kept morphing where suddenly we realized we couldn't do any of that, and we had to go to this, and everybody doing it from their homes. And so now then the issue was, well, how do I get a chance to play a duet with Chris when we have to be in different homes? And so we worked out a little something that we're going to do, which I guess we can go into right now. Are we ready to do that?
But
so what we did,
take that I did was a first take. Just so
yeah. So what we did, and you don't, well, what we did is Chris recorded his piano part at home, sent it to me, and we're going to watch him play right there while I play it live right here. And we'll just see how that goes. And we'll see if I know the tune like I think I do. Here we go. You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8.
thank you, virtual Chris. And
Yeah, you
thanks to
guys.
Chris live
You
in
guys
the
had a
room over there.
great-
And thanks to my wife who came in and applauded. It's the first time I've heard live applause in about a week and a half. So
That's great. Thanks so much, Chris. We really appreciate it. So, are we coming down to an end here, Tony?
I think this is it. I think this is our goodbye. We do have one more song that we're going to play
Yeah.
on from a live performance, and it's a great way to end this show and to get everybody just to help us all imagine when this whole thing is over. But there's a lot of people to thank for doing this.
Yeah, and I'd like to go on my end first, if you don't mind.
I'm going to let you do all of it actually, because I don't actually know anybody's names.
Okay. Candace, your husband thanks you.
He just thanked you.
No, first of all, I want to thank Tim Ellis, who's behind the scenes doing the switching and all of that stuff. You can't see it, but he's been there like a bug in our ear and on the side of our eyes. He's there helping us mix this. It's kind of a complicated thing to do. We hope that we did well on the sound and the video, a few little things there, but for the most part, I got some great feedback on it. I also want to thank JAX Hideaway production team, Janvier Vargas, who is our sound person, our graphics designer, and Golden Preciado. She's an incredible person, an incredible sound person. Also, John Wen, our video audio editor, Tim Ellis, of course, and our love and gratitude to Campus JAX founder and owner, Jack Jasper. Thank you so much, Jack. Thanks for when all looked bad. You're doing everything in your power to keep this going, and we're going to do what we can to help you continue this thing going on. And to those of you who are watching and supporting our music and the musicians for all this time and for the last 25 years at Steamers, and all of the great customers that have followed since then and continue to support. I mentioned a couple of times about donating if you can. People have donated. There's a couple of buttons to do it, but some of the old Steamers folks that have come over to Campus JAX now are really participating in doing that, and we really appreciate that. Shout out to Mel, shout out to Suha, Ari, and the Irvine gang, and all those folks. It's been really wonderful. And, of course, our artist, Kate Flannery, incredible. Bill Cantos. What's that guy? Chris Barron, Leah Booth, Gareth Price, Gina Saputo, and Joe Bagg, and of course Tony Guerrero. Tony, I think that's it on my end. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I want to thank you, Terrence. Not only did you give us 21 years or however long that was at Steamers, but it's so great to be doing this again with you at Campus JAX, which is just has been that place has been such a great room for us in just the last 2 or 3 years that we've been doing it. And I'm so excited to see where Campus JAX is going and all the things that they've got planned, which there's a lot of stuff that's being planned that you don't even know about yet. But I'm just so thrilled that you're a part of this as well. And, all of us musicians love you and like that. So thank you. I guess we're supposed to move on, aren't we? So let's do that.
Yeah. Well,
let's. Oh, okay, got it. So that was it.
That's it.
Forget your trouble, happy day, and just get happy. I hear again. You better chase skies above. So your worries away. Clear again. Shout hallelujah. So let's sing and just get happy. Cheer again. Get ready for the judgment. I hear again. The sun is shining all together. So just get happy. Shout it now. The Lord, no one is waiting to take your hand. Doubt it now. Shout hallelujah. So let's sing and just get happy and tell the world about it now. We're going to the promised land. Are here again. Get ready for the happy days are here again. The sun is shining all together, so just get happy, shining loud. No one's waking, doubting now. Shout hallelujah, silence tell the world. Just get happy, all about it now. We're going, happy days are here again. We're heading across the river, soon our